All right, we are here. It is 8:07 a.m. and we are here on the AI SuperCampus daily course creation meeting with my friend Ron Horry. We did have some uh, problems with Zoom, so we had to kind of regroup and we got started a little bit later. But good morning, Ron.
Hey, good morning, Mike.
All right, we are. I sent off the proper new Zoom room to a couple people, and we'll see what happens today. But the really great news, I got to share some really great news right up front, and that is this. I worked last night with a friend of mine who is from Oxford University, and he really, really likes my value comparison storytelling education. So, how to really create value above and beyond what it is that you offer with the way that you tell the story and build in the story. And so I use this, and I used it for years and years, and it's really powerful and really um, has amazing potential. So I'd like to share a testimonial video that a lot of this was taken to the market and proven. And what happened, and the reason I want to share it is I want to use it to really highly motivate everybody on our media team on the power of narrative storytelling and strategy. And it's really about both parts of media. One is creating value story, but then it's also deploying it and how we're going to work on that today. But I am creating a course, Ron, as you know. So I'm going to start by sharing a screen and sharing a Loom video. First, I will share the Super Campus and that we post a new, let me get this up right. I switched screens, got myself often out of kilter here this morning here. Okay, what is going on here? Zoom puts these weird controls in the way that is messing up stuff for me. We get some, and there, I got it. Okay. Now, this is the Super Campus, and if I was a tour guide welcoming, can you see this okay, Ron?
Yes.
Okay. If I was welcoming people to the Super Campus, I would tell them that every day I am posting a new course. This was yesterday's course that if they can't make it to today's meeting, they can just go to yesterday's course. And each day you'll be able to go and see yesterday's course and then come here to answer any questions that you have. So there's lots and lots and lots of courses on here, lots of stuff that I want to be able to share with people. And starting off, I want to get right to the point of sharing this very exciting video. And I want to tell you the story about it. Now, this is when I really proved value comparison storytelling and the power of it. So what happened is a gentleman came to me and he told me he described himself as a miserable failure. And the quick story is he said, Mike, I've tried everything to market my product. My product is great. It works really, really well, better than anything else on the market, better than anything else out there. But I've spent $100,000 trying to market it. And Mike, I do not have one single sale. All that money, all that work that I've spent, not one single sale. And he said, do you think you can help me? So I looked at what his offer was, the way he was pitching it, and I could see a very big flaw in his thinking and in his presentation. And he was not using value comparison storytelling about his product. Without that knowledge, he was kind of calling it something that was worth less than what he was asking people to pay for the product. He wasn't comparing it properly, because when you are teaching people something that's new to them, it could be FinFit Life, maybe they don't understand that. It could be artificial intelligence, and I always compare AI to media to help people really understand that AI basically is media, and that you can use it for media creation and also for launching. Well, when he came to me, he told me, can you help me? So I changed his story around. And then after we worked for years and we were very successful, he invited me out to his uh, very big horse ranch in affluent Boulder, Colorado, that he bought with the money he made working with me. And he had a private chef, and it was a great trip and a great interview. So I want to share a soundbite, a testimonial he gave me in this short video. It's only a couple minutes, but I think you'll find it very, very motivating. And what happened was, last night I met with Nakul Thomas from Oxford. He's an MBA from Oxford, about value comparison storytelling. And he was very, very excited about the potential to present it to Oxford and just with some of his Oxford insider friends. And he invited me to go to Dubai in addition to Oxford to meet with his Oxford friends. And I said, I really am so busy. I don't know that I can get to Dubai, but he invited me to do a Zoom meeting, and that just happened last night. So a lot of exciting things. But let me share this video with you, because this is about you. This is about you being motivated about how to work on your story first, and then how to deploy it, which we're going to do right here today. So let's start with this story. I think you'll find it very exciting.
We then tried it again, knowing that we had learned everything we needed to know the first time, and it failed. We happened to meet you at that point in time. We were down with our fulfillment company, and that was, the beginning of a $200 million run.
What would your life be like today if you had quit after those first disastrous tests?
How would you like to make 35 grand a night in your sleep? Because that's what I was doing on a bad night, and on a good night, I was making a couple $100 grand a night. My wife wanted this farm. I just wrote a check to buy the farm. My wife wanted a Lexus. I got a Lexus. Life changes tremendously when you have money. And we'll give you an example. People who need help, you can help. When you want to make a business decision, you want to buy a company, you can buy a company. Time changes. Your kids can go and do what they want to do. I haven't changed much as far as my values or anything else. It's just my ability to touch other people's lives has changed tremendously.
Products don't sell themselves. Isn't it more about the unique selling proposition?
Absolutely. I mean, I think it's very, very simple. The analogy of a cleaner versus a restorer. I had a guy look at me saying, how the heck are you going to sell a tile cleaner for $20? The truth is, you don't sell a tile cleaner for $20. You can sell a restorer for $20, because what's it cost to replace a bathtub? A couple $1,000 to rip it out and do all the plumbing and everything else. Before I met you, there was no one that I really had met. You never made me a promise that you couldn't fulfill on. It's great to have a bellows, and you were my bellows. You stoked my fire as far as getting my company, my project off the ground. You introduced me to everybody, and without which the wind would have blown my fire out, because time was just working against me. And the fact that you came into my life when you did was that bellows, that there was still a spark left, and I was able to blow that spark into a very big fire to burn the house down. The reality is I did. We've worked really well together for many, many years. And I will give a recommendation to you, one of the best, if not the best out there, if not the only person out there that will hold your hand when it's appropriate and kick you in the butt when you need it, and tell you what's real and what's not real. You can't give up and you can't quit when you fail the first time. It's one of those things that when you sit down and look at what you do, you're a fool to try it alone. This is an industry that will eat you up and spit you out no matter how tough you are. And I'm a pretty tough guy when it comes to business. It was eating me up. And the reality is I was about to quit till I met you. I'm the example of tried it before I met you, and I failed twice before I met you. There's a lot to know about the industry. We learned it. It's not that difficult. Most of it's common sense, but not a lot of people have common sense. But if you have a handful of common sense, or a pound of it at least, you can probably do well in this industry.
There you go. Does that make sense, Ron? Did you understand that?
Yes, that's awesome.
Okay. So yeah, what happened was he was calling it a cleaner, and by using the value comparison system, we compared it to bringing in a contractor, and that you could restore it. And that is such a powerful analogy right there, that what I can do with AI is restore or regenerate people's stories about their business, about themselves, about their lives. And in the very same way that you tell a story about a product, we can tell value comparison stories about people and about offers and really about companies, and really build that company legend and how that can work so powerfully. So those are things that that I learned and I practiced over the years. And I want it to be motivating to people that even if they're struggling, never to give up and just keep coming here and polishing their story and then deploying it and doing that, with AI and all the things that we work with. So Let me get started now on getting our kind of day-to-day. And you said that you had posted the ad in Patch, am I right?
For your meetings, yes.
Okay, great. And then we're going to teach how to deploy stories out through free media, including YouTube and Patch news media for free publicity and free advertising, and especially using value comparison storytelling. So after the meeting that I had with my friend from Oxford last night, I took the transcript and I started refining it with AI and kind of polishing it and fine tuning it, and created a story basically in Perplexity. And I fine tuned it and I added to it, and then I uh, posted that here in to begin with story creation, because I want to help people learn how to create stories fast and furiously right before their eyes so that they can change it as needed without spending $100,000 of worth of mistakes to figure out exactly what you should be doing to tell your story and get that headline, because that's really what makes people you got to grab their attention right up front. So I'm going to be posting this course today. And geez, I posted, I think, 26 courses now in the Great Discovery, and I'll show you a little bit about that. I've been on a track to post a course today because for me, the success of the Great Discovery course hosting platform will come down to helping people understand how to create courses, because a lot of people are struggling in creating their courses. And so I wanted to show that, hey, I can create a course every single day and show them how to do it. But this could be a story. This could be a story about anything. So I look at it starting with a story. It could be an ebook, could be a webinar, it could be a PowerPoint, it could be anything you want. But today I'm going to create it as a website. So I've already posted the transcript into AI. And again, this is where you learn just a little bit every day until it starts to sink in, almost like osmosis. I don't expect anybody. It took me 4 years to learn broadcasting. I don't expect anybody to learn what I know in a day or two. It's just, I try to make it easy. Come, have a cup of coffee, start the morning, and get your day launched right. So now, step by step, and I will post this so people can study it on the AISuperCampus. I teach copy and paste AI. So you go into AI, you learn how to copy and paste it. You come here and you practice, or you bring your questions if you're struggling with it. Ron did it successfully. But what we need to do is we need to do it every day, and we need to recruit more people to do it every day with us until we really get media saturation. That's really what it takes to get traction. It takes time. It takes a lot less time than it does with just trying to do a YouTube channel or something like that. But it does take time, and it does take consistency, discipline, and taking action every day, just like waking up and getting dressed. This is a place you get ready for your day. So that being said, let's show the wow factor of what I call an AI minute and story creation in an AI minute. So first, we're going to outline the story, and we're going to use AI to help us. I put in my raw notes and transcript, but now I'm going to have AI help me organize it. That's what I'm doing right now, folks. So take a look at how fast this happens. I call it the modern media miracle. So there it is. Instead of spending weeks or months or even $100,000 in a year trying to figure out how to tell a story about whatever you want to tell a story about, use AI. I teach that AI is media. And now we just outlined the course. I selected 12 slides for this because I can customize it in two ways. I can make it brief, I can make it medium, or I can make it detailed. Now I'm going to choose detailed because I want this to be a course, and I want people to be able to learn as much as possible about value creation, storytelling, education, about anything, about FinFit Life, about your product, or about Patch Media and how that works. And we'll talk about that in a minute. So let me, okay, now I want to customize it because this is one of the cool things that you can do. So everybody's style is different. I like to put the focus on the content, not on me, because I'm just a teacher. I want Ron Horry to be the superstar, in his industry, and Stephanie Maroney in her real estate industry. So I like to put the focus on the training and on the media. So now I'm ready to go to generate it right before your eyes. And I like to play music because I want to share the wow factor of how fast we can help people begin to climb those steps all the way up to wherever they want to go in the success ladder. So let's take a look.
Wow, that is amazing.
Isn't that? Okay. Now you've seen the story. You've seen this happen. You've seen it unfold. Now I'd like to use it to tell a little story about thinking of a high-rise building and how you are starting or restarting. Wherever you are, maybe you're struggling, maybe you're successful. It doesn't matter. If you think of a high-rise building, it has everything from the basement to the first floor, all the way up to the penthouse and all the floors in between. So I want to use that penthouse thinking because it works really well for narrative storytelling when you compare something to help people understand that it is really moving all up higher and higher. You can go all the way to the penthouse if you want. So let's say you just saw the story being created. Well, let's pretend, as you can see over here, that all of these slides make up different floors in the penthouse. What we want to do is we want to start climbing floor by floor, higher and higher in the penthouse, to take it up step by step, floor by floor, all the way to where you want to go, no matter where you want to start. I wanted to start at the bottom to show you that I will be posting this course. I'm creating a YouTube video with this recording session, and I want to promote people like Ron Horry who attend the recording sessions. And I want to teach them to understand that this is a step-by-step procedure for going and growing and using AI SuperCampus for leveraging value creation or narrative storytelling all the way to the top of the high rise. So this is a course. You're watching it be created right now. And like I say, I will add more media. I will customize it. I can cut things out very, very quickly and easily. And then I can begin to, once we have our story, which is great, I can fine tune it. But now I need to deploy it. So I want to launch it out there. I want to tell a story about the AISuperCampus, about our morning meetings at 8 a.m. every day for helping people as a networking space, as a workspace, so that people can really understand what is available and get their questions answered. So we want to take it out to the marketplace, and we want to get it out there. Now, one of the ways that we like to deploy it, of course, is YouTube and Google, Grow with Google, and I'm a Grow with Google AI partner. So we have all of these different avenues, but I'm also a big believer in publicity. In fact, I published Publicity Express magazine for years, and you can take a look at the people who are on the cover, all superstars, people that I've interviewed. They kind of speak for themselves. So these are the media superstars, but now I'm interested in working with the future stars of modern media. So what this is this is a dynamic media marketing workshop for modern thought leaders. That's who I really want to work with, is modern thought leaders who are looking forward and can embrace the future without fear. So we want to help with publicity, free publicity. And you just saw Publicity Express magazine. I've been doing this for decades. And one of the ways that I love doing it is not only the traditional ones, but some lesser known ones because you want to take the path less traveled. Now, Patch is very successful. They've been around for a long time, Patch Media. They have over 20 million users nationwide, about 20,000 plus in Lafayette. And what you do is you go to patch.com, you sign up for a free account so you can choose what hyperlocal news you want. I used to deliver papers to the front porch of people, the newspaper, but now you deliver news to their inbox and you can pick and choose what news you want in your community. You can write an article, you can promote an event, you can promote a classified ad free. So I'm going to show you what to do. Here's my friend Stephanie Maroney, and I didn't hear back from her since I sent the new link to this Zoom meeting, but I will share this and I will post it on AISuperCampus.com. But now let's get down to work and show people, and you can come here to learn how to do this yourself. But I posted. Well, first let's look at the news you can get that's hyper local. But now let me show you how to post a classified ad. So you go to Patch. They're in 1,900 local markets all over the country. So you find the one that is in your neck of the woods, your neighborhood, okay? And it'll give you your local news, and you can promote it out to as many people as you want in your city so that you can become a super connector as a business networker or whoever in your city, but you can also become super connected. So if I want to post an ad, I click on classifieds right here. I'm showing you exactly what to do. You open up Patch Media to launch your story all over the place, even beyond your market, because we're going to be posting on multimedia integration. So you just click on list a classified ad, click off here, and then you can go into where you can post a classified ad. Maybe you're promoting a course like Ron talked about in his very nice testimonial. Thank you, Ron. Or you can post an event. And I pre-posted these so I can show you, but this is what you can do with copy and paste. You can just copy and paste your ad right inside there. So what I did is I copied and pasted this ad, including my picture. You can add a picture, and you can promote this as an event. So I put in the time. I'm going to promote this for August 31st at 8 a.m. And we're going to invite people on an ongoing basis for my morning course recording sessions, my story recording sessions. So we're going to post this one right now and deploy it. And this is part of media is sending it out. So we're going to first look at where do we want to boost this? Do we want to boost it, or do we just want to post it to La Miranda? That's fine. Or what I can do if I want, I can boost this ad to Walnut Creek for just an extra $2. So in my community, it's free, an extra $2 like Walnut Creek. I can post it there as well. For today, I'm going to post it for free just to show you all the different places that I can promote it out to. So I can promote it out, this ad, through Facebook. And I had somebody contact me from Campbell the other day, and even though I only advertised in La Miranda, they must have found it on Facebook when I promoted it out to Facebook, to Twitter, to LinkedIn, to Nextdoor. And I can take the link, and I'm going to show why this is really, really important. So Facebook was slow to load yesterday. Let's see how fast it loads today, if it does or if it doesn't. I had to click refresh, and there. Now I got it to post. So I can just copy and paste the content of the ad right here. Just take some of this. I don't even have to post all of it. If I wanted to, I could. Let's see if it'll even grab the picture. I don't know that it will, but we'll try it. It's all an experiment. You just try it, and some stuff works and some stuff doesn't. So let's see what happens when we post it. Are you following everything I'm saying here so far, Ron? Any questions?
No, so far so good.
Yeah.
On Facebook?
Yeah, now it's going to be a post on Facebook, and I just put in Mike Hayes for now, keep it short and sweet. And then I can share it on Facebook right now, including the link to the patch ad that we just posted. So somebody can find me in Facebook now, and they can find my ad. Now here's Stephanie. She's a friend of mine. This is not Stephanie Maroney, this is Stephanie Massman. But now I'm posted on Facebook right from Patch. So you see how Patch can help you to launch it out to Twitter. We can now post it on Twitter in really just a heartbeat. And that's why it's fun to kind of get together and do this stuff together. Now it shows my ads, got a little story about it, and you can go right to it. But you know, people sometimes need a little motivation, and sometimes you know, the discipline of doing it routinely and every day and meeting people and doing it, you know, with friends. So let's see what happens when I post as much as I can here and spread it out here a little bit for storytelling. So we'll see how this comes out. You kind of have to try it to see. I like to get through it as quickly as I can. And I find that people will find you. They do come from other places once you post it on places like LinkedIn, etc. And I don't know if you guys use Nextdoor, but that's a powerful way to get it out there right in your neighborhood. But this is the big one, emailing. And this way you can take the link to your classified ad, to this classified ad that I just showed you. We can take the link to it and email it or text it. Just grab that link and that will take them right to this ad. They can learn more. They can see all of these links. They can see who we are, how we're meeting. I'm going to post a course inside of this. So it just makes it super simple for people to connect. And what is easier than sending a text, especially with multimedia? And I'm going to show you how you can have unlimited leads to follow up with your posts on Patch or wherever you decide to post by grabbing the copy. And then we post in Facebook. And I'll come back to the great discovery where I have so many courses. I'm going to talk about that in just a minute, but let me share. I teach directory response marketing. It's kind of the modern version, the active version of direct response marketing, because you can go to any one of a myriad number of free business directories all over the place and have access. If the local chamber of commerce, this happens to be our Experience Lafayette website, and I networked with a lady running for city council, Lauren Herpich, who is running for city council in Lafayette. She's great because she's on the communication. Her platform is all about Lafayette residents communicating their story up to the leadership. So it's bottom up leadership about what we want Lafayette to be. It's a great platform. So I told her I would support her, and I do. And I am listed here, but she told me that Lafayette spent $100,000 to produce this website, and they're not promoting it. She's not getting any business off it. I'm not getting any business off it, even though I am listed as AI Business Networking on here. You can see my link right there, but I'm not getting any business from it. So, and I said, well, we should do networking events. But again, that's why when you can create a website using Gamma, and I'll post a link on the AISuperCampus, virtually free and in 5 minutes. They spent $100,000. Again, this is value comparison of really showing what the value of attending the AISuperCampus events are to not make these kind of mistakes. If you are a beginner or a corporation or even a city, you want to avoid making costly mistakes. And that's what Lauren Herpich wants to do, is help people to avoid making mistakes, people and companies, people who run companies and people who run cities. So now, just to show you, a lot of people struggle with producing courses for a course platform, and there's a lot of them. Coursera, Udemy, you can name them all, and they're very expensive. So this is my favorite course promotion, course hosting site, and people struggle posting courses. Well, you can see how many courses. So I like to show people actual results. This is not just talk. This is actual results. And that's what I help people do is produce. Right now, I'm on track to produce a course a day.
Are you
So
doing it here, Mike?
can you see it or not?
Oh, let me, I clicked on the wrong button. Okay, now I can see it.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
Sorry about that. So yeah, these are my courses on the Great Discovery. And these are free courses. So you can access a whole bunch of my free courses and how to grow your business and how to avoid mistakes, and even how to take all of the mistakes that you've made in business or in life and learn from those experiences to how to use AI to help you to distill all of your experiences down into your wisdom. And so that you can then turn your wisdom into a course and, or a book, and promote that out through modern media, dynamic storytelling on sites like The Great Discovery. Now, not everybody is ready for The Great Discovery yet. And so that's why I kind of look at the AISuperCampus, where we teach people to produce and promote their courses and be able to produce lots and lots of courses on the Great Discovery, because they use affiliate marketing to really promote courses out globally, and they use AI. They really do a great job. It's all based on Six Sigma, which is used even currently by the Navy SEALs. So it's all based on real success principles. And of course, I always love working with the best in the world, world-class coaches and teachers and, promoters of all kinds. That's what I've always done.
Good question, Mike.
Yeah.
So how do I find your courses on Great Discovery?
You go to the Great Discovery and you go to courses. Let me go to the Great Discovery and just kind of open. You can open up the Great Discovery. Whoops, that's a friend of mine's site. The Max Community, who I also promote. The Great. Oh, the Great Discovery. And I will send you a little video, Ron, about registering, because it's really simple. You just go to.
I'm already registered with you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Well, then great. Let me show you. You come here to course creators over here on the right, and then you go to, these are creators. Then you go to the list of creators and you scroll down. Let me come back up here. Where is this? Kind of acting funny there for me. Okay. You go to here, course creators, and you click the down arrow like this. And then you just scroll down to Mike Hayes, and you will find.
You just use the search bar to find you quickly.
Say again, you go, let's see, let me get it out. Where's Mike Hayes? Oh, here I am. Okay, so you see right here. Oh, I just got 3 new courses uploaded today. So now I have 29 courses. And look how many courses other people have. I have probably more than 3 times. I think I have more than 3 times as many courses as anybody else on the Great Discovery. So you find a need and fill it. What they need is they need more people to produce more courses and more people to know how to promote those courses out to the world. So you can see these are all the numbers that I love to focus on results and proof. So here it speaks for itself right here. This is the story. This is the proof. So you click here, you go to all of my free stories that you can begin to learn and ask me about when you join me here, because I am providing support 7 days a week at 8 a.m. I don't want you to just think I'm some guy in a white tower. I'm accessible, as you know, Ron. I'm here to answer questions and help people with anything they're struggling with or anything they really want to learn. So let me stop sharing and see if I can answer any questions about today's course. But it's really onward and upward, and I want to take people all the way up to the skyscraper, penthouse, if that's where they want to go, or wherever they want to go. I want to help them get to wherever their goal is, and everybody's different.
So, okay, so I have a summary. So you create the ad on Patch, right?
Yep.
Using Gamma. So you use Gamma to create the content, and then you put it on Patch, and then you, from Patch, you deploy it to the social sites like Facebook, LinkedIn, X,
Yeah,
or is that the right sequence?
that's right. Now, what I'm going to do, Ron, I'm going to get the link right here, and I'm going to copy and paste this and put it in the chat. And I'll tell you why I'm going to do it. This is for you to copy and paste and use this as a guide. Now you can take it. There's a lot of links you might want to include, or you just may want to customize it, use part of it. But you can click on that, open that, and you can copy and paste right from that ad on Patch right into your own classified ad and event ad. And you could post, and then you could copy it again and post it into both classified and into event every day. So you can create 2 ads every single day. And then what we want to do, and you're always the guy going, well, you get 2 and then you get 4 and then you get 8, and then, right? And so that's what we want to do. So we want to get what, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 people right in your hometown, just like I want to get, 50 people in my hometown. Well, what about the day when you have 50 and I have 50 and Stephanie has 50 and all driving traffic here? So it's snowballing. We have to kind of build our snowball and get it rolling, create that snowballing effect.
Absolutely, absolutely. This is totally awesome and exciting.
It is. And all you got to do is now you got the link. Do you open that link? Does that open for you?
Yes, I just clicked on it.
Now just copy and paste the ad and open in your Patch. And you don't have to do it right now, but you can. You can practice and come back, whenever you want. And then you paste it in your Patch and click. If you want to boost it, boost it. If you want to just post it, post it. But then promote it out to Facebook and Twitter and LinkedIn and Nextdoor and texting and emailing and all of the different places that we can deploy this media, this story out, because we want to get reactions from people. Are they responding the way we hope? Do they want to come here and meet Ron Horry in person? Do they want to learn how to start growing their own business? And how much are they going to appreciate Ron Horry when you meet somebody at a networking event and just say to them, hey, I see that you're interested in networking. I'm interested in networking. And I'd love to invite you to a networking event about really growing your networking group and your media and meet some other people that are like-minded, and we all help each other. Free at the AISuperCampus.com at 8 a.m. Pacific time every morning. How do you lose?
Well, I love that idea of using Patch to really deploy, because what I was doing is just, like going to Facebook, paste, going to LinkedIn, paste. But if you can just deploy straight from Patch, that's a big time saver.
Yeah, I'm going to create a Loom video, because Loom video shows up really, really well in texting and emailing. It's kind of active and it gives the picture and it's powerful. So I'm going to create a Loom video and I will be sharing that so that you can actually use that Loom video in texting, like in the free business directories. You just go to their phone number, you put in that Loom video, and it will invite people. It'll have your link. You can put that into the text, set up a meeting with Ron. These are all tools that are very functional, very easy to use, especially when we're all doing it together and we have accountability to, keep people disciplined. and use it 24/7, 365 on the AI SuperCampus, and just come here with your questions.
Quick question about patch. So when I create an ad, how long does it run?
It depends. I've seen them up. It depends on what is called inventory. So basically, inventory tends to push things down. So the more inventory there is. So right now they're staying up for quite a while. The more people we get in, the more it will, just like with Google or anything else, it'll begin to push it down. That's why it's important to do it every day when you can. But it's so fast and it's so easy to do. But that's really how media works. One inside story about media people don't realize, I don't care what media you are. Oh, even Sports Illustrated, probably only 50% of their ad capability is ever used. So their inventory is unsold media. And you can buy remnant media, and you can utilize free media, and you can use publicity. So I know how to use media in all parts of it: publicity, free advertising, etc., and revenue generation, affiliate marketing, split media. There's just a lot to it. So this is a place to just come to get regenerated every day, restore your energy with AI, and get ready to start your day.
Absolutely.
It's like coffee and news, like the news story. How'd you like that story about guy spent $100,000? He could have quit,
Well,
but
he was going to quit.
he was gonna quit. He was gonna quit. And he said, I was his bellows. That's what I want to be for people. I want to be their bellows every day, to be there to energize them and show them new ways to do it and fix their story or restore it or put more energy into it or whatever it needs, and then help them to deploy it until it really gets traction. Because once that happens, it's like a miracle. It's like he was saying, you make $35,000 going to lunch, or $250,000, when you go to bed at night.
Right.
So it's working for you. And that's what residual income's all about. That's why I help people go up to the penthouse, like on The Great Discovery, because I host the AI SuperCampus myself, but also I host it with The Great Discovery. So I want to help people, have all the prerequisites, so when they get there, they're really ready to go.
Mike, I'm going to send you a link to this different type of online networking. It's called, so I met this guy, Michael Bloom, and he's called the Money Guy. So he has alternate financing. But anyway, it's a very different type of Zoom networking. It's more very personalized, as opposed to like Alex's. Alex's is great, but anyway, so it's on Tuesdays, and I'll send it to you because I think, it's a very personalized environment as opposed to breakout rooms.
Okay.
I'll send it to you because people are really listening and paying attention to what people are saying. It's very interactive, so I'll send that to you.
Okay.
But I think people would be blown away just by a simple description of what you're doing.
Well, they don't understand AI. They don't understand media. And when you don't understand something, it can be cured very quickly through communication and education. So I use AI narrative storytelling education to educate people about AI, about media, about opportunities, about networking events. I love networking events. The weakness, because everything has a strength and a weakness. The weakness of networking is people don't follow up. And that so frustrated me. And because I wanted them to be successful in the big networking events I put on, online and offline. But they weren't really doing it. So I really had to begin teaching them how to follow up. I call it in and out networking. You got to go in, meet people, but you got to follow up and reach out, because checking in and following up are the 5 words that will get you anything you want to get and take you anywhere you want to go. And that's unfortunately what people don't understand. And that's what I do and practice and teach in a disciplined way every single day, 7 days a week. Discipline is such a big part of the game.
Also, I sent you a LinkedIn introduction to another guy who's been in media for like 20 years.
Okay.
Check your LinkedIn. I did a group message to you and to him. I think he could be a great partner with you. And
I
also,
appreciate
you
that.
know, if you introduce him to what you're doing, because you know he's in media himself, and so I think he needs to know what you're doing.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that's what it's all about. Because, I love working with beginners, but I also work with, and even self-described miserable failures, like my friend that you heard in the video.
Sure.
But I also love working with world-class experts, to network and share and help each other and learn. Because today we all have to have our student hat on and our expert hat on. We have to be both teachers and learners in the era of AI because it's going to be changing so fast. It's exciting, but you have to be ready for the ability to change very quickly. So that's why I also like the combination of using AI, but not AI alone, focusing on people, but also using more traditional media like patch and publicity, etc.
Oh, it's a great combination. In fact, you know, that one thing about being able to deploy from, I mean, using patch to deploy things, that is awesome.
It is. And,
Plus,
and,
being able to
and you
find
have the
mentors.
credibility of the publicity in patch with your outreach to the other platforms.
Exactly. You're just blowing my mind as always on Friday.
Okay, good. Well, I want to keep your mind healthy. So
It is healthy. It's getting
yeah,
better.
I know. Well, one thing I'll close on, and I've really come to this conclusion, this is for the long haul of AI, and I totally believe in this 100%. We have to practice AI in God. We have to keep it honest and safe and sound, and don't do anything with AI that you wouldn't do in front of God. And I don't say it to be sanctimonious. God is reality to many people in many different ways. But whatever your higher angels are, you've got to practice with them in mind. Otherwise, we'll lose our humanity. The number of relationships in America is shrinking. Our population, if we didn't have people coming into America, our population would be shrinking. People are not having kids, they're not having as many relationships. The younger people are not even hooking up. They're so into AI, and one very scary. I think I might even do a TikTok channel about scary AI facts. And here's one. AI has created a video game in one day, and what did they call it? Doom. Now, can you imagine all of these young people spending their lives filling their brain up with doom? I mean, that's an invitation to suicide, I mean, isolation and separation and non-human kindness and all the warmth and all the things we need, in our life and our relationship. We need love and we need God and we need happiness and we need value creation. And it's like growing a beautiful garden instead of going out and spraying weed killer and killing everything, killing the planet. So we gotta focus on our personal happiness, and by creating value and helping other people. And that's for the long haul. That is just practical for mankind. So I'm letting people know that right now. If I can't do it within God, I'm not doing it. So
Your ethics and your values, and I think like attracts like. And so, you're attracting people with the right value system, right, to do the right thing in the right way.
and that's who I want to work with, and that's who I want to spend my time with. I don't like bullies. You recognize them immediately, by their conduct. If they're bullying somebody, they're a bully. And they just have no interest, for me. I want to surround myself in my sphere, my family, my community with people that I'm a fan of. Like I am a fan of Ron Horry, a longtime friend of mine.
Super
Okay.
fan.
You
Kind of
know,
be a super fan.
I am. Ron is great. He's always giving me great ideas. So if you want somebody you can know, like, and trust, talk to Ron Horry. Ron, thanks for joining me today. I got to keep these babies on time. I'm an old
Absolutely.
broadcaster, so we got to get the show
All right. Have
done.
a great weekend. Have a great long weekend.
Yeah, you too.
All right,
Thanks.
yeah.
All right, Ron. Always great to see you, my friend. Talk to you soon.